Hello, my Zentangle friends. This is Barbara Langston, CZT, Certified Zentangle Teacher, and welcome to Day 3 of Inktober Tangles for 2023. I am putting my tangles into a 3.5-inch tile that has the pattern W2 on it, very similar to what I have on the front of this. If you have not seen my introductory video, I have a link to that in the description so that you'll know how to set up your tiles. This is my sketchbook where I'm practicing each of the pages, and this is my practice page for Day 2, which is Flame Flower by Deb Bowyer, CZT. And the flame flower is based on the poinsettia flower. And I will be adding the next day's pattern onto the tile that I already started for this group of patterns. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. This is a very pretty pattern and very simple. You could have either 4 or 5 petals there in the center. See, this one has actually 5. This one has 5 and 5, and then I have one on the back that is basically the same. So I go through Facebook, Instagram, and the Mosaic app to get ideas for these patterns. This is the basic pattern that Deb did in her step outs, but I really like this one. So this is what I'm going to put on my tile. I'm hoping to keep these videos short and sweet and not perfect. Okay, so we start with these little orbs in the center. And you don't need a certain amount. Just put a group of orbs down there. Okay? And then we're going to add the petals. I think on this one I'm going to do 4. Just makes it easier. So just go up to a point and come back down. Okay, then I'm going to turn, and then I'm going to come off the side of that one, go up, make another point, come back down. So we're going to put 4 petals, and it makes it look like this one is coming from behind that one. And you will notice that mine are not the same length. I don't worry about it being exactly the same. This is not computer-generated art. This is human art. Okay, so after we get these petals done, we're going to make like an S down the center. Okay, and then right next to it, we're going to aura that. Okay. I have to always watch to make sure I have my tile where you can see it. Okay, turn your tile to keep your hand comfortable. And as I've said in the introduction, you don't have to color your tiles. You can leave them black and white. You can do them on the Renaissance tile, which is a tan, kind of between these 2 colors. Gray, whatever you'd like to do. Make it yours. Okay, so now we're going to put some petals behind the ones that we already did. So basically doing the same thing, coming up to a point and coming back down. And while we're here, let's go ahead and put that S curve in there and the aura. Okay, come to this side and do the same thing. The purpose of my videos is to show you the basics for each of these patterns, and then you can follow what I'm doing as far as putting them on this W2 string, or just learn how to do it and put them on a tile the way that you would like to. Okay, so that one's pretty basic. We could go ahead and go with another layer behind that since we have room. And I'm just going to do it on this side. Just a little bit. I didn't think I was going to have room on these sides, but I can put a small one in there. Okay, and then on this one, I'm going to aura this side. I am just making this up as I go. Excuse me. This is your art. So if you want to make little changes, definitely do that. That's one of the nice things I like about looking through the Mosaic app and Instagram and Facebook, because I see so many variations on these, and it's fun to just come up with something that you like. Okay, so now we're going to shade. I forgot to say in the beginning that I'm using a Micron 01 and my graphite pencil and a blending stump. That will be basically what I use on all of these. Okay, with our graphite pencil, we're just going to put some graphite right on the edge next to that line that we added. We're going to do that all the way around. And I have my pencil almost flat because I want to use the side of my pencil, not the point. When we're shading, we don't want a harsh line, just a soft amount of graphite. Okay, and then I'm going to put just a little bit of graphite where these go behind these petals. So just these outer petals. I am not an expert on shading, but I do know how to put just a little bit, and that's all you need to make a big difference. Okay, now my blending stump, and I have a paper clip in there because I use it to push out the tip, but I'm going to take it out for now. I tend to leave it in there because I'm always rough on my blending stumps. Okay, I'm leaving a little bit of area where I'm not pulling that graphite all the way to the edge. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm just softening this on each side. All right, very simple, but pretty. It's got a lot of possibilities. Let me back out on this again. Okay. So, again, this is the basic pattern. And then these are some other ideas that I found. I really liked that one too. So there we have day 2, Flame Flower by Deb Bowyer, CZT. I will have a link in the description to the list for the Inktober Tangles for 2023. If you ever have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will do my best to explain or help you with your question. And thanks again, and I will see you tomorrow for day 3. Bye.